Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For the love of glitter, I'm Anna Crossland. Today we're actually going to be talking about a new bundle that Too Faced has on their website, and I am super excited to share it with you because it's a really great deal. It is a bunch of the Tutti Frutti stuff that they released the first time, so if you're interested in seeing what you get in that bundle or how things perform, I'm going to show you the products up close, and then after some swatches, and after that we're going to test it all out on the face. Here we're kind of looking at a messy layout of everything that comes in this bundle. It is obviously a really great deal. I got all of this for $33 because they had their friends and family sale. So that to me was like, it's almost like I just made an order from ColourPop and got the same amount of stuff, but this is from Too Faced, and this is also a bunch of stuff that I've wanted for a long time. The Tutti Frutti collection launched, and I really wanted to get this palette as well, and that bronzer, but I just didn't want to spend too much money on it, and so I did end up getting the raspberry palette, which I don't think I ever reviewed for you guys, but I did purchase that one. So when I saw this deal, I was like, oh my gosh. So normally it retails for $42, which is still a steal because the bronzer and highlighter duo is $30 on its own. So just for the bronzer and highlighter and the eyeshadow palette, that's like, what, $64 right there. And so that's already like, a good save in my opinion. So here is the box that the handheld mirror comes in, and it says "Lookin' Fine Apple," which is super cute. I think it's super cute. It's really cute to add to your collection. It's got like sunglasses. It is pretty small. It says Too Faced on the handle, and then it is a pretty small, can you see my umbrella lamp right there? It's pretty small size mirror, but big enough to see what you're doing. Here's the outer packaging to the bronzing and highlighter duo. I haven't swatched any of these, but the outer packaging is super glittery, just like the actual packaging. I adore how they did the packaging for these Tutti Frutti. I always want to say Juicy Fruit. What is wrong with me? For the Tutti Frutti collection, they did release new blushes, which I want so bad too, but look at all that glitter. It's just so pretty, and these are scented as well. This one's called Pineapple Sun. What's super cute, now you can see my ring light, is that there is a pineapple little guy in the mirror. There is the bronzer and highlighter. The highlighter looks like it's going to be kind of a lighter gold, light medium gold, and I think the bronzer is matte. I don't know. Should we swatch it? I literally might just stick my fingernails. Ooh, it's softer than I thought it would be. So there it is. I really like the bronzer because it looks more satin-like, but of course I'll be trying these on in this video. And the highlighter is really pretty too. Let me kind of do a hand swatch. Here it is. I can't wait to try it on. The highlighter looks gorgeous. Of course, this is literally just one finger swipe, so we shall see how it plays out. Here is the Tutti Frutti Juicy Fruit Comfort Lip Glaze. I did try this on already. It does almost appear more metallic, but it is very comfortable. It probably will look much better with like a darker lip liner to kind of give you more of a pouty effect. It smells really fruity, and honestly, usually I'm really good at pinning down scents, but I can't really tell. I'd have to look it up. Pretty neutral, kind of champagne-y pink, but it is super duper shimmery. I love the packaging on everything. And it does have a flat doe foot on both sides. As you can see, that's a lot of pigmentation. It's not a sheer gloss at all. It's definitely more of what I would consider like when people say they're liquid lipsticks, but not the ones that dry down. It's got a lot of color payoff. The Sparkling Pineapple eyeshadow palette, again, super awesome, cute packaging. Really fits the whole theme nicely. Now I pre-swatched these just because it's a little bit hard because I have to hold the microphone on my camera when I do my swatches in up closeness like this. So I think it's good that I swatched them for you already because you can see the indentations in the shadows, because the shimmers in these, this one specifically has two, the gold and that very last shade. They are so soft and delicate, but they are the softest and most intense eyeshadows I've ever seen. And that formula really made me fall in love with the raspberry palette that they have, because that one has one shimmer and I die for it, let me tell you. So yes, like it like presses down easily and you might get a little bit of fallout, but oh my gosh, like they're so intense, you don't need to wet them. Wish there were more shimmer formulas out there like this. I don't know why, but I'm completely obsessed with it. Here are the swatches. Every single one of them swatched great. I don't have anything bad to say. The green though is more like a topper shade. Like as you can see, that's built up even a little bit. So it's definitely more of a topper shade, but you can build it up. The thing I love about this is these are shades that I will use, but it's also a super fun palette and so cute and smells good. So first we're gonna apply this lip gloss. It's super duper opaque. It almost just looks very metallic on your lips. That's why I have a lip liner on already. Do you see that? I did apply this by itself yesterday and didn't like it on its own, but with a lip liner I do like it, or I think on top of a darker lip I'll like it more, because it did look almost just like a metallic liquid lip on, but on top of a lip liner or darker lipstick I do think it's very pretty. Now for the eyes, we are going to use the Sparkling Pineapple Eyeshadow Palette. I'm so excited to use this. I have the raspberry one and I love it. First we're going to start off by going into this lightest brown shade here. So like, you guys, when I swatched these, they all swatched pigmented and smooth, no patchiness. I love this because it's like a palette I will use daily, and in the summertime, I don't know about you guys, but I really like doing more minimal makeup. So yeah, this will definitely be great for that. Now I'm gonna take that darkest brown shade. So that one, if you can see, is going on a little bit patchy looking. Gloss and lip liner is making my lips look so pouty right now. Like, it's really important to try out this green kind of toppery shade, because when I swatched it, it was definitely more topper-like. So I'm actually just going to apply it by itself because I know the other shimmers work fantastic, and I just really want to see what this green can do by itself. Okay, so I did wet my brush because, like I said, it was more kind of toppery, but the duochromeness is definitely there. I mean, that's just one, not even built up yet, so I don't know why I had my doubts, but I did. Wow, that's really pretty too. What's also cool is that it's kind of like a brighter duochrome green. I know a lot of times when you see those brown duochrome greens, it's not like as bright as this. Normally it's a little bit more of like an emeraldy green mixed with brown, which is what it looks like. It'll kind of be in pan, but on the eye it's pretty bright. I'm gonna try the gold. Maybe we'll just put it underneath my eye. Why not? I don't know. This might look bad, but I just want to test it out. So we're gonna try that gold. When I swatched it, it was just, it's definitely one of those that like are very delicate. You guys, like liquid. This is why I really wanted this set, because like I said, the raspberry palette I loved so much. It is kind of having It probably would be best to use wet because I did have like fallout just then. It's a little bit crumbly. A little care to these shimmers. They are like the coolest ever. Last but certainly not least, we have this beautiful bronzer. I've never tried any of the Tutti Frutti blushes, even though I want to so bad. So I'm excited. The bronzer seems to be matte too, like a satin almost. It's going in really natural. So for like deeper skin tones, this is probably not gonna be a good one. I am really liking this. Like, it's so natural. And it does have a little bit of a sheen, but not like shimmery. Like, it makes it look glowy. But yeah, if you're like darker than me, you're either gonna have to build it up a lot or it's not gonna show up. Because even I feel like if I really want it built up, I mean, like for contouring, well, I feel like it's great for natural contouring for me. Oh, it smells so good. Honestly, this is probably how much the Physicians Formula original butter bronzer shows up on me. Like I have to build that one up too. Actual finish and everything, I do this like for the summer. I like start to contour and then I just kind of rub it around. I don't know why. It's just, I think it's because I really want it blended out, but also just some glow. Looking at, and then we're gonna go into the highlighter part, which felt so smooth when I swatched it yesterday. Feels a little bit more like that lighter consistency highlighter, so we'll see. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I really was not, because I feel like when I watched the reviews, people didn't really say this was like a blinding highlighter. Hello. It's definitely there. Oh yeah, this one's really beautiful too, because it's gold but it's not too gold. And like on very pale skin tones it might be a little too dark, just slightly. But I really like it. I didn't think I'd like the highlighter this much. I honestly was like, it's pretty, but I just never heard like great things about it, so I love it. I love everything, guys. Everything. I loved everything. For me, I liked the bronzer, but again, if you're darker than me, it's probably not even gonna realistically show up on your skin tone, so that is something to think about. Obviously, you can always use bronzers as eyeshadows. That's always a thing. Same with highlighters. But I do love the palette as well. I love it because it's so easy to use. There's colors that I use on a daily basis. It's also really great for travel because it has a mirror and it's pretty small. I was really surprised by the duochrome in it, and I love those shimmers. I know they're like a little bit messy, but when you work with them correctly, the payoff is worth it. It looks so good. This lip gloss feels very nice. It has a tiny bit of stick to it, but nothing crazy. It's probably my least favorite thing that came in this, but I will get use out of it, especially if I put it on top of a darker lipstick. I do not like it on its own, just because it looks too like plasticky on your lips, I guess, and so I don't really like that. But I do love it with a lip liner because it does make your lips look fuller and poutier. The scent of all of this smells really great too. I'll be getting a lot of use out of this mirror because downstairs I actually don't have like a big mirror. This is my first ever handheld mirror, like in my life, you guys. I think in my life. You'll be seeing him a lot in future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys all have a great day. Bye.